What's up, Kerbal Knots? And happy Asteroid Day. Apparently that's a thing we do now. I think last year I did something for Asteroid Day, didn't I? I think I did. And just by coincidence, I happen to be doing it again. Today's video is obviously a little bit of asteroid-y science. I've built... What did I build? I built like a claw arm with a bunch of science shit on it. I figured we'll go up. This isn't career mode, so I don't think any of this is actually going to garner any science. It's basically for shits and giggles, but yeah, we're going to go up, we're going to attach, and we're going to take a look at a magic boulder. Yes, that's right. I spent probably... I don't want to exaggerate, right? People are always like, oh, I spent like 50 hours doing this. No, you spent 3. It took you 3. Shut the fuck up. It took me probably 8 or 10 hours. It was like quite a few hours, 2 or 3 or 4 hours over like what felt like 2 or 3 days. 3 days. So yeah, it's got to be like 10 hours-ish. 10 hours of just going from asteroid to asteroid to asteroid to asteroid to at one time I had like 4 or 5 probes going, you know, small vessels. They were rather large vessels, actually. I always like to overpower things and then just deal with it. Without further ado, let's crash this fucker. I spent so fucking long. No. Yep. Nope. Sometimes this game needs a little restart at launch to work. That's really weird. Sometimes it has no problem pulling back. Other times it just doesn't want to pull back at all. This is one of those times. As I was saying, I had like a bajillion crafts going out in different directions to rendezvous with other things. I was like micromanaging. I was writing things down on paper like, you know, check this one ASAP. This one can wait a long time because it's got a long time. This, you know, I had like a whole schematics of times and parameters. Oh, does this thing... Of course, this thing fell back into position. Son of a beach. We are going to rendezvous with it. It's in basically a 90-degree orbit. I spent a lot of time getting that right. I also moved the Asteroid Museum out of the way. How I did that was in the edit. I just edited it in the save file. It was basically, it's on the exact plane because this is actually a flat area. It's on the same plane. So all I had to do was just use the XYZs and just move them over a little bit. I just had to get one right, and then I just had to copy the rest down the line because they were already in a line. All I did was just moved them about a kilometer to the left. Good times. Easy peasy. I didn't want to actually have to do anything. I just wanted them out of the way a bit. And it worked like a charm. So we are going to go up. Perfect. We're going to go up. We're going to rendezvous with said magic boulder. We are then going to fake some sciences. I have yet to go over there and see what that is. We should go check that out someday. Yeah, so this isn't really like... This isn't a mission. There's really no objective other than going and checking out the magic boulder and putting this little probe on it. Because that's pretty cool, right? That's what you would do if you had an asteroid in orbit. You'd probably stick things to it. I know I'd sell some advertising space on it. Speaking of selling you things, don't fall prey to the Asteroid Day hype. You're going to be confronted with a lot of merchandise from Hallmark, you know, corporate cards, big cards, if you will. You're going to see like Asteroid Day plushies and asteroid-shaped chocolates, and you're going to be confronted with a lot of things. Just say no. It's a Hallmark holiday. It was created to spend, you know, to take our money. Okay, clean separation. If you can't tell, I'm kidding. Obviously, Asteroid Day is not a Hallmark holiday, but it's fun to make fun of, like, the Hallmark holidays by poking fun. Reductio ad absurdum? Is that what it's called? Making a point by taking it somewhere illogical. We are hauling ass, and we kept 90 degrees really well. That's all that matters. No wonder that thing was walking around so much. I kind of forgot that one of the things you have to do with this craft is get it into prograde, like 100 feet off the ground. Otherwise it wobbles around a little bit. But that wobble actually wasn't that bad. Usually you notice right away the wobble is so chaotic you can't even control it, and you're like, okay, I must put it on prograde. Your mind remembers when it starts getting a little wonky. It didn't get that wonky. I wonder if there was like an update or something that maybe fixed that? I'd hope. Or maybe I'm just getting better. I don't know. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Don't do that. I hate it when people do that. See, I'm baiting you. I'm like, yeah, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Because that kind of engagement helps us as YouTubers. That kind of engagement is sometimes even more valuable than a view. So people will bait you like Roman Atwood's classic for it. He does something on every video. And sometimes he wants to know, but a lot of the time it's just to get that comment. Where are we at? 175-ish. Alright, we're a little above it. We can fix that, I think. There we go. Let's see if that maybe corrects a little bit. Jesus Christ. I'm having to do a lot of the steering because it wants to dip down. Alright, coming up on 175. Good enough. Good. Oh, that's so fucking ugly. But we can fix it. We can fix it. We just got to make it sort of the same round. And then, yeah, you've seen me do that a million times. Why don't we just skip all this bullshit and we'll cut right to Rendezvous. I should tell you about Star Wipe. I use Star Wipe a lot, but I just realized, like, a lot of you millennials may not even know what that reference is in reference to. It's a Simpsons reference. Homer's editing some kind of a video, and there's tons of scene changes, and he just keeps star wiping, and someone's like, you know, there's different fades, and there's more than just star wipe, and he's like, come on, like, Star Wipe's classy as fuck. So I use Star Wipe just because. So excuse the poor quality in that sense, but it's always been a gag that I just realized probably no one gets. So, and Star Wipe. Alright, I think we're in pretty good standing here. We're going at it at 10 meters a second. Slow and steady, because I had to use a little bit of the internal fuel. Yeah, I had to use... Oh, okay. And that's the get us home fuel, right? So it's going to be sketchy. All it's going to mean is I'm going to have to do a quick save before our descent, because I'm going to have to try that descent a few times, I think, and there's probably no chance. There's no chance of us getting to the KSC. It'll just be like a belly landing in the ocean or putting it down somewhere safe. Yeah, it's going to be fucking sketchy, I think. Because, yeah, we need oxidizer. What we should have done is maybe brought, like, a drill and one of those little converters. We could potentially, like, have mounted this thing to the front of the shuttle and then to the asteroid to mine the asteroid and transfer fuel into here. That would have been really smart. That would have been really, really smart. I'm just grinding gears in my head if I can just do it. It's like I could just, because I can put this thing on here right now to attach the shuttle to the rock and just leave it here. Huh. 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 I'm tempted. What do you guys think? Oh, there's our first glimpse at the red magic boulder. There's many colors, and I plan on getting all of them here. And I'm actually hoping, because it's completely random, you just start going to all the asteroids that are closest. It doesn't matter what size they are, because it's random. It just takes an asteroid, and somewhere in the ID, the gibberish, alphanumeric gibberish that is the ID, somewhere in there is one of those things means that it randomly gets to be one of these, but it gets to be one of these of any class. So you just kind of have to take what you get. But everything weighs the same. Remember, we learned that in the previous video, that everything has the same 150-ton weight. So What are you doing? Elizabeth! Elizabeth! I'm in the wrong thing. What's going on? Okay, we got monopropellant. I'm pressing something on the RCS and nothing's happening. Will you roll? Okay, you will roll. Oh, that's pleasant. I noticed it just did an autosave, but that's meaningless to me because if I hold F9, it's going to do the last time I quick saved. So that autosave is completely meaningless. Fuck. 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 But what that means is we get to redo the fucking mission. Like idiots. We got Kerbaled. We got Kerbaled. Other YouTubers would just delete this video and pretend like it never happened. But this is how I roll. This is why you guys watch this channel, because chaos reigns on this channel. So, we are no longer going near that. Is that little probe still entirely whole? Nope, it completely shredded. Okay. Fuck me then. Oh, piss off. Just weird happenstance. Okay, I can't even salvage this, so I can star wipe and we'll come back with another craft, and it's going to have that little ore thing as well. And we're going to get the ore we need from the red magic boulder. Alright, fuck. And fuck wipe. Alright. Take fucking 2. We did pretty much just as miserably getting up here again. So, but I've got our little apparatus. Alright, we're stalled out. Target. Let's open that while it's going by. And this while it's going... Oh, you're gonna go back the way you came? Alright, dingus. Nothing we can really do there. Oh, you're gonna go right by it again. Force stop. If you're curious how to force stop like that, just fast forward. The craft moving. Craft stops moving. Easy peasy. Force stop. I need to put some more monopropellant jets under here. I need to make this thing more maneuverable. It's so big and heavy that the 4 RCS don't really do anything. The goggles, they do nothing. It's another great Simpsons reference. Alright, I think we got ourselves sorted. We got about 400 seconds or so until we're going to be there. So that's a long time, right? Weird. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where's that tank? There's a tank in there, right? There we go. I got you. I got you. Perfect. 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 Alright, get that thing in a nice homeostasis. Get back. Nope. 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 We know what happened last time we did that. Oh shit, I hope I can dock this with these things. Fuck. If I can't, it's gonna be like a really slow back and forth transfer. It's gonna be so fucking annoying. Control from here. Target here. Would have sucked if all that stuff was thrust blocked. Alright, flipping around. Which way's up? There we go. Trying to stop all this vertical speed. Tapering it off. Alright, we're pretty good. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Alright. Perfect. Doesn't matter which way we align. be going very slow when we make that connection. Can I find up? That's the bingo. Alright, claw game, set match point. We are going away from that. Get back up there. Get. Oh, we can close the front door. Got that on. Check. Got those still off. Check. Oh, wasn't paying attention. That's what I get. That's what I get. Alright, claw game. Inbound. Still doing good on everything. Electricity's still good. Monopropellant's still good. Oxidizer, everything. Good, and good. Oh, that was weird. I've noticed fast forwarding seems a little borked lately. These RCSs are so weak. Do I have them all turned down? That might be why. No, they're still at 100%. It's just such a big craft, I guess. Alright, go forward. Forward. Ho. Oh, see, what is that? This fucking game right now. Alright. Point towards it. Just doing a bit of a drift break. Just doing a big drift turn. Doesn't matter how we grab this thing. We're not planning on moving it anywhere, right? So we don't need center mass or anything. All we need is just to get a connection. And I can't fast forward anymore. I now realize that this game is broken in that sense that as soon as you touch fast forward, the craft you've got targeted, whatever your crafts around you, will just kind of like shift a bit in space. That's really weird. So obviously you cannot have that if you're trying to do this kind of rendezvous stuff. Boink. And nothing exploded. Alright. Perfect. So the Kraken is asleep, so to speak. Oh yeah, let's do a quick save before anything bad happens. Perfect. Alright. We need fuel. Let's get some fuel, shall we? Let's get some fuel. Where's the sun? Over there? Good. We're gonna try and spin around into the sun a little bit. How do I do this? Can I do this? Yeah, okay, that works. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We need full exposure, like 100%. Beauty. Fucking dope. Alright. Can I look down? Perfect. Perfect. I should have put these on a number. I should have just pressed 1. Like lug nuts. You want to do them in a star shape. So you don't over torque the asteroid. Because you don't want to strip it. You don't want to strip the asteroid. That's not good. Okay, so this thing's probably full already. Start that, right? And it can only really go one place. Oh, it's going in there. That's fine. If I just close them off. Now they only have one place to go. Let's just open that. Take a peek here. Let's see. Is it going up? Are you gonna go up? Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, we'll come back to that. 528. I want to see 528. Yeah, it's converting away. Doing its thing. Should put some heat stuff on there. It's going to overheat. Is it still just going in there? The fuel's not just like disappearing, right? Like, that is crossfeed. It was obviously going into those tanks. 0.05. So maybe it's just going to take a long time to tick one unit. Oh, can we fast forward while we do this? Apparently we can. And we are getting, or we were, it's because we're in the dark. Bug. We're fast forwarding. We're fast forwarding. We're fast forwarding. All right. So 529, that means it went up. So we can close ye. Oh, do I have to turn them back on? Once they turn off? Yep, apparently that's fucking stupid. They should just turn right back on. I never turned the switch to the off position. It should still be on the on position. Positions. Nope, not that. 100% load. Load. Load is going down. And oxidizer. So if I fast forward, it's slowly ticking up as I mine the fuck out of this. Okay, so this is working. Good. Good. I have all the bits. I am meeting the minimum requirements, and we're refilling that. We need a full 880 oxidizer to get safely back down. The way I sort of know how. So core overheating, shutting down. Which is the core? Is that the core? See, I don't know what the core is, so, you know, core temp, maybe? Because if I hear core, I think, like, the brain. Yeah, the remote guidance unit seems fine. I don't know what the fuck they mean. Alright, fuck it. We're converting. We're converting. We're converting. Yeah, it's the Convertatron. Definitely needs like a heat shedding system. I would know this if I mined more. I should say I would remember this. I know to do that. I have done it on like the odd craft in the past. Sometimes I remember. I usually don't. Yeah, it's spiking it really fucking hot. And yeah, it takes so long to go back down. I thought, oh, I'll just do a lap and see what happens. Alright, I think I could get down with 733 oxidizer. Just go around a bit more. Just going to let that 1300 bleed off a bit. We're going to do one last dump. Temperature's rising. It was rising even though I don't think I was still converting to... That was weird. Temperature was rising, but I wasn't doing any work. And I was in fast forward. It's just weird. Alright, I think we're just going to have to make do with 776. Alright, we did pretty good. We are going to leave. First, we're going to shut. We're just going to stop drilling. I'm just going to leave them drilled in. Because it's basically irrelevant. I don't think they... I've been told they don't do anything. They seem to be a little bit more stable when I have them in, so I think they kind of might do something. I have no idea, so I just don't care. I'm just going to leave those on. We are going to undock. We are away from the big red magic boulder. We can leave that thing to do all kinds of sciences because it has that ability. It has all this science stuff on it. We can try some. Observing Materials Bay. The microgravity has greatly affected the growth of crystalline structures. Loose objects are also flying around the bay in a very messy but fascinating way. So it doesn't seem to see. It doesn't see itself on here. Like, it doesn't care that it's on the asteroid. Can't do any sciences from there. Alright, yeah, whatever. Let's close up shop and get the fuck home. Closing time. One last call for alcohol. Where is Cape K? Is in the dark. It won't really take that much to get it into the light, I think. Switching to something that can fast forward, rather than going to the Space Center. Alright, there's Cape K. There's the daytime. Sent it all the way around to night, just with one little flick of like a million time fast forward. Oh shit. It lagged a bit and went all the way around to night again. Game, please. Good enough. There we go. Is that it right there? Nope. Where is it? Where is it? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Which one are we? We're one of these. We're not probe. Yeah, we're definitely not probing. Whew. Okay. We got this. We got this. Coming down from 175, so we're going to want to... Trying to think, like, so we're going to come in faster, maybe? Because we're going to be heavier and falling for longer? I don't know how this is going to work. I'm just going to shoot for basically the same place. And we're just going to deal with the consequences when we get there. How about that? I'm going to do a quick save up here just in case something catastrophic happens. You know, I don't like to lose crew, especially when you name crew after, like, people you know. That's the last thing you want to do, right? Is, like, murder. Who do we have here? Murder little iPro, Bendover, Jaggy, and Stubald. I can't do that to those guys. I love those guys. Those are great people. Great people. We're going to point to retro. We're going to burn like fuck. And hope that we have enough fuel left. That's the first problem. Alright, we're keeping an eye on, basically it's oxidizer that we're worried about. That's what we have the least of. So when that oxidizer runs out, that's all she wrote. Okay, we had more than enough. 269 left. It's really hard to see through the clouds. I think it's right about there. Pushing inward. Pushing inward. Pushing inward. That's about Hawaii, so... Good enough, I don't care. We're basically doing the exact same landing that I do from 100,000 meters, but I didn't think I'd have 200 units of fuel left. What we probably could not do with 200 units of fuel is alter the 175 we were at down to 100. I think I'd need about 300 or 400 units for that, I suspect. That'd be my best mathematical guess, which means very little, because I'm not very good at math. I'm like okay at math. Alright, we are going to, before we just do our fast forward and descend, I'm going to do a quick save up here, because we have a little bit of fuel, so if we come up short, we could load from here and burn this last little bit of fuel to just push that descent line, I don't know what you'd want to call that, a little farther. So closed cycle. There we go, air breathing and air breathing. Perfect, okay, yep, perfect. None of the engines are on, their vectoring is off so they don't look goofy flapping about. Let's make our descent. Fuck, this was a long video, I'm sorry about that. I expected it was going to be like a 20, 25, half an hour tops, but with all that error, this is what happens. You get a raw vlog, so to speak. But again, like I said earlier, this is the way I prefer to do videos. And some people are always like, oh, just put it to music, and like, there's lots of people that do that. Right? I'm not going to fast forward my bullshit. If you want to watch them, go fucking watch them. I'm doing this because, well, why not? Someone's gotta. If I don't, one of you will, so. We're coming in fast, 2200. I can tell we're high, so I'm going to put air brakes out right away. I'm going to keep nose up, because of course we want to get into that surf zone right away. I want to be riding this thing, riding this wave of emotion. My emotions! My emotions! We're nice and level. I'm expecting, I was just going to say, like, where's the heat physics? We're going so fast and we're like in the soup. We're in the soup. We're going really fast. We're coming in at a sharp, like a really high angle, right? With that said, I'm raising the nose because I just remembered we are coming in from much higher up. Oh shit. Oh, we almost lost it. This thing's walking about so much. And if I don't correct, we're going to crash. Okay. You got it? You got it? You got it on your own? Alright, nose is up. It's pitching to the right. That was one of the, I think, RCS jets or struts or something. They usually go. The ones we're worried about is that one right in the front. That's the command pod. We cannot lose that one in the front. Losing struts like crazy, but we're slowing down like crazy. We're at 1700 already. We're not leveling out, though. Just going to try and pitch back the other way. Okay, we're wobbling back and forth a little bit. That's to be expected given we're doing 3,000 miles an hour. Fuck, if you can... Fuck, sorry about that. If you guys could hear that plane in the background, that was not in-game. A Cessna is not flying by us at 27,000 meters. Nope. That was IRL. Someone getting their light pilot license, maybe? Okay, I gotta take shit. 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 I was gonna say I have to take the brake off, and I took my eyes away for like a split second, and at that split second, the thing started drifting to the left. If I had been just looking, if I had taken the brakes away way back there, we would be fine right now. Fuck. That is so fucking annoying. Because now we're going to have to just sort of come up short. I've apparently got a little bit of thrust. Hello? Control, please? Yep, there you go. Okay, nope. Like we're going forward at 500 miles an hour or something. You think this thing should have like some aerodynamic properties once the thing gets to prograde. Like it's gone by prograde a few times and I haven't gotten back control. Like right about here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, this is what it should do. This is what it should do. Perfect. No, not that. Not that. The nose is still walking around really weird. We're at 20,000, not 30,000. We're not at 40,000. I should have some semblance of control up here. Like this. That's really weird, right? I'm trying to correct this roll, and it's just like no. So let's just descend. Let's just get down to like 15. Fuck you, game. Let's get these things unlocked ASAP. Get access to that fuel. There's that weird roll again. It just happens every once in a while. It just starts to roll to the right, but for no reason. Zero reason. Just something in the computer. Oh, I see. It's probably the fact that I was in prograde still. Yeah. Yeah. I heard you guys. It's all good. It's all good. Sometimes you guys channel through me, and I hear your taunts and your swear words. You guys say some mean shit in your heads, but I hear it all. I get the psychic message sometimes. Not all the time. You know, leaving the brake on the runway, shit like that. It's my MO. It's how I roll. Gangster. Dangerously. Alright, so we're in not necessarily a holding pattern. If I go way up here, we're probably in a holding pattern altitude-wise. Go full throttle, see what happens. I've got no oxidizer, so I can't, you know, we can't just do like a good punch and just speed up like crazy. So basically, we're going to ride out this roughly 200 seconds. It's ticking away at about 80 units a second, so about 200 seconds. Let's see how far this is going to get us. And then from there, we'll have to pitch the nose down. We're going to have to keep speed up because we can't just try and maintain level flight because we're only going like 300 miles an hour. So this is going to be a janky landing. I'm just hoping we can at least come down. I'd be happy with at least coming down in some flat grass. That would be my perfect end game to this shitty video. Happy Asteroid Day, everybody. Yeah, things went a little wonky, but you know what? That's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? You take the good, you take the bad. Something glad. I got the last piece of a fun audio upgrade today. A Rode PSA1 stand to go on the PSM shock mount I had. Mounted with the Rode Procaster we talked about a couple weeks back. All of that finally, all this whole audio upgrade, I was waiting on that mic arm for like 2 weeks. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. We're descending like crazy. We're losing speed a bit. Still got good on fuel. But yeah, the speed loss and the height loss is just killing me. This is taking fucking ever. This is the longest landing ever. B, I don't like the looks of this. I can't tell if we're even going to make it. I think we are. I think we are. But like the more I follow my eye, and I'm like, we got like so long to go. We got like 20 fucking miles to go. And we're at like 15,000 feet or something. No, that'd be like 20, like just around 20,000 feet. 18, something like that. And we're only going like 240 miles an hour, 250 miles an hour. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. Serenity now. Serenity now. Seinfeld reference. We're making a lot of weird references today, aren't we? Making a lot of weird TV references. I love making quotes or references sometimes, especially on like Twitch and stuff. You just drop the little apple seed and see what sprouts. You know, someone sometimes is like, hey, isn't that from Forgetting Sarah Marshall? Or hey, isn't that from the Edgar Wright trilogy? And you're like, holy fuck, you and me are best friends now. I love that shit. Or like quotes from old shitty video games that no one ever really played, like Earthbound. Drop like an Earthbound quote and then you just like step back and see who is like, oh my god. $25 to go. 24. Fuck, 20 units of fuel. Doing about 230, 220, something like that miles an hour. Got 15 units. I should have been using my RCS like all along, because now I'm actually accelerating. Fuck, I had like 400 units of it too. Fuck. Do I have any of this shit stashed anywhere? No, I got no fuel stashed anywhere. We're about to lose engines. So we are basically adrift. I'm going to point the nose down a bit and keep this RCS just punched. Oh, there it is. Nope, I had it. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Oh my god, I think this is it. Okay, as we descend into thicker atmo, we're going to start having to push through more, and the RCS isn't going to be as efficient, but for a second here, we're actually like maintaining speed using just those like, oh, we got a shitload of these things. There's like 12 of them back here, so that's making like, I don't know, 12 units of thrust. I think they're only about 1, aren't they? I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're each just 1 kilonewton of thrust. So yeah, we're making like a small engine's worth of thrust there. Enough that, you know, we're not a stone falling out of the sky. So if we can just maintain, just go. I'm urging it forward with my hand. Like, believe, just go. We've got about a minute and a quarter, minute and a third or so of monopropellant left. We're going about 200 miles an hour, like 190, 200. So, you know, we've been making pretty good distances, and the speed hasn't really been chipping away too much. But we're down to 15,000 feet. And we've still got 17 kilometers to go. What's that, like 12 miles? 10 miles? Something like that? Try and make some tiny course correction. Fuck, I don't want to be using RCS for turning. I'm just going to ride out this RCS. We've got about 30 seconds left. And we're accelerating because I've pitched the nose down a little bit. A little bit. I stammered on that word. Words are hard, so is math. I've got 30 units left. 25. 20. 15. Fuck. 10. Fuckity fuck. 5. And fucked. Alright. So now we can do whatever we really need to do, but what I really want to do is not touch fucking anything right now. We're doing 90 meters a second, so we actually managed to accelerate a bit. We've only got 12 to go, 12 kilometers to go. We're at about 9,000 feet, 10,000 feet. We're going to make it to flat ground. We're 100% we're going to make it to that grass. Do I think we're going to make it to the runway? I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, the cloud effect was awesome. I'm really happy with the texturing, the texture pack or whatever it was, just for the clouds alone. The clouds are so cool. I love flying just above them so you can't really see the ground. It's all misty and shit. I love, you know, coming down through them like we just did. Everything's all misty and you can kind of make out stuff and then it all comes clear as you come through. I fucking love this game. This game has stay power, which is really cool. Like Skyrim, does any of us really play Skyrim anymore? Does any of us really play Fallout 3 anymore? Does anyone even really play Grand Theft Auto 5 anymore? Like, games come and go. But here we are, like, I think it's been like 3 years since this game was kind of in its, like, you know, alpha, beta, whatever stages, you know, before its early access on Steam, you know, when it was when it was a real indie project. I think it was about 3 years ago. And here we are still playing the shit out of this game. It certainly has Stay power. Stay Puft Marshmallow power. What did you think of, Ray? What did you think of? Alright, I think if I put the landing gear down, that's obviously going to be drag. So I am not going to put those out until like literally the very last second. But it doesn't matter when we put the brakes on. We're going to be going so slow, I don't need much in the way of front brake. Holy fuck. I cannot fucking believe we made it. Holy fuck, fam. The reason I moved those was because when you're coming into land, they were so close to the runway that when you were coming into land, all you saw was just this gibberish of numbers and names. So I had to do something about that. It was getting like, not necessarily distracting, it was just like so fucking annoying. Sometimes I couldn't even see the runway if there was like a bit of fog cover. Alright, coming in at 50 meters a second, about 110, 120 miles an hour. Boink. That was the cleanest fucking landing we've ever done. We don't even have to bust the parachutes, but let's just do it just for show. No? There we go. Alright. The tower's like, why'd you put your parachutes out? You were basically at a stop. And he's like, I fumbled for the button and, you know, for the kids. For the kids. For the kids. Alright, successful mission. Well, was it successful? Yeah, we tagged and bagged the magic boulder with that thing, so we can, like, change its name and stuff. And we got down safely. So, as far as, like, the summary, the conclusion of this mission, you know, the mission conclusion statement, B+. That's what I give it. B+. Things didn't go, like, super smoothly. We blew up a fucking craft. We had to, like, send a whole second craft. Like, things got kind of haywire. But if you just pretend none of that happened, things went swimmingly. Well, guys, again, I said it earlier, I'm sorry this dragged on so long. I intended this for this to be like a 15-minute bag and tag and re-entry. Didn't work out. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way I like making these videos. More raw. Again, if you want to go full edited, there's lots of guys doing that with music and fun bullshit. Go watch them. If you want this stuff, keep watching. That's why I love you guys. Alright guys, I hope you like the video. I hope, well, you probably won't. I hope you comment. I asked you for a ton of comments through this video. I hope you share, add to playlists, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know what those things are, but they're always my lowest. Shares and playlists. Guys, until next time, peace, love, cheers.